On September 25th, former Notre Dame football coach Lou Holtz visited Montclair State University for a fundraiser at the Yogi Berra Museum. Before the program, guests from all around New Jersey piled in for a cocktail reception where they were able to meet the Notre Dame legend.
Thank you.
Holtz coached the Fighting Irish for 11 seasons and is the last Notre Dame football coach to win a national championship. He is a longtime fan of Yogi Berra.
I admired him, not only the way he played, but the way he conducted his life. And I hadn't been here, but I've been very impressed.
One of our dear friends at the museum is a gentleman by the name of Peter Murphy, who helped us build this theater. And he said, you know, it would be great to have Lou Holtz come to the museum. And Peter made it all happen for us.
He was overwhelmed when he came here today. He couldn't believe the museum is this far advanced.
When people ask Holtz his profession, he doesn't say coach or football analyst. Above all, he calls himself a teacher.
I think we've lost sight of why we have college. We don't have college to have athletics. We have college to educate people. And an education in athletics is a very valuable one, but that's all it is. And you don't want to play, that's fine. You don't have to play. But if you're going to play, you're going to play, and you're going to get a lot more out of it than you're ever going to give.
With all the buzz currently surrounding behavioral issues in football, I asked Holtz his view on disciplining athletes and if their behavior off the field should affect their position on a team.
And what's wrong with athletics so many times? A young man will make bad choices in high school, and people will cover it up for him and they can get away with everything. Then they get away with it in college as well. And then they get in the pros, and many times they'll get away with it, and sometimes they don't. And I feel as a football coach that whatever decision you make going to have ramifications, and you're going to have to suffer the consequences.
Holtz shared the insight and wisdom that his 11 seasons of coaching at Notre Dame has taught him, which not only focused on football, but about career goals and life lessons.
You need 4 things in your life. You need something to do, someone to love, someone to believe in, something to hope for. The same things that enable you to be successful in sports will enable you to be successful in life.
His advice was received extremely well from audience members, including a high school senior quarterback with D1 aspirations.
He's so wise, he helps a lot. I'm definitely going to take some lessons that I learned here. Being a leader and more of a vocal leader, I could really help my team out listen to me.
Although there has been previous speculation, Holtz told me that he does indeed plan on retiring from ESPN this year, after serving as the college game day analyst since 2004.
This is the 5th anniversary of my last year. So for 5 years I've been saying it's my last year, but this is. I'm so old now, my birthday candles cost more than a cake. But there comes a time where you just have to step aside and let the younger people do it.
Although Holtz will be leaving the network this year, his face is one that will surely be missed.
Holtz is a legend. He's one of the most legendary college football personalities as a coach, as an analyst for ESPN, and just his message of inspiration and wisdom.
Remember this, nothing's as good as it seems and nothing's as bad as it seems, but somewhere in between there reality falls.
Reporting for Wire Jersey, this is Jenna Bussiere.